Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Welcome to the Moonlight Headhunt final tier list. So with the RTA season coming to an end fairly soon now, we have less than a month to go. I just wanted to make a quick update on the last tier list I made. For those of you looking to pick a unit to just power up during the last couple of weeks, right? So let's get started. DDR. Yeah, DDR is insanely broken. He's a very strong debuffer slash disruptor. So if you're looking for one of those, just pick him. You won't regret it. He's very rarely a bad pick. Just very strong unit overall. It deals very well with LRK, with Adin, and just really annoying overall to face, right? So very strong unit, definitely recommend. Now if you're looking for an hyper carry instead, you can go for Bellona, Lionheart Cermia. All three are really strong units. Bellona got buffed, her buff was made her a lot stronger, and DDR being so strong makes Adin a lot worse, and because of that, Bellona naturally becomes a lot stronger, right? So yeah, Bellona very strong hyper carry. MLK, I would say, is below Bellona instead of power, in terms of power, but he's still really strong as well. He punishes some drafts really easily, so yeah, if you don't have MLK, you struggle against stuff like Candy, I guess, but I mean, even overall, if you Candy and some cleave, MLK is a very good option to have. Very strong unit overall, definitely recommend. And finally, Cermia, she's just, because of Ken and Bellona being so strong and so popular, right? Then she's just naturally a very good unit because she kills both of them really easily. So yeah, Cermia, really strong unit. Those three are three best hyper carries of the game with alongside Yufin basically. So yeah, if you're looking for an hyper carry, definitely go for one of those. Then 8 tier we have Lilias. She did fall off a bit because DDR is really annoying for her, and DDR Bidom is really annoying for her, and Kenny is a lot worse now. And yeah, what made Lilias so annoying was the duo with Candy basically, because if you bring Candy on your S1, yeah, it was just insanely oppressive. But since Candy got a lot worse because of how many answers she has right now, Lilias got naturally worse, right? But she's still a strong unit, obviously. So if you like her, if you're missing her, you can definitely pick her. It's not a bad choice, but not a bad choice at all. And Guy, very strong as well, still very strong. I do think he's a bit worse right now because every single debuffer in the meta right now, they can all be played slow or they reset you. So yeah, because of that, just kinda awkward it's kinda awkward to play, right? And plus all of them, they strip. So if you play End Guy against DDR, if you go first, it's just you skip you lose your entire turn. DDR can just S3 S2, and if you go second, you still don't wanna you're kinda forced to S3, right? Because DDR is gonna S2, and then it's gonna be really annoying for your team. It's gonna take a lot of venom damage. But at the same time, if you S3, just gonna S3 the next turn and then strip all your buffs. So yeah, just kinda awkward overall. Still a very strong unit though, for sure. Tywin is gotten a lot worse because of the amount of debuffers in the game. He's really strong against soft, I don't know if I'd call that a soft debuffer. I mean, kinda soft debuffers like Lilias. She debuffs you, but she doesn't really overwhelm you with debuffs, right? And plus her debuffs aren't really debilitating. You just have attack down and one provoke, which is fine to deal with. But stuff like DDR that sleeps and venom your entire team, stuff like AOL, silence and unbuffable, just a bit much for him to deal with. So he's not nearly as good anymore, but still a good option. LRK, mostly pick him if you speed contest, I think. If you don't, it's kinda pointless to have, but if you do speed contest, if you do start the game with an opener, no matter what it is, DDR, AOL, Lilias, Lua, Monk, anything, if you start your draft with an opener, then LRK is a good option to have. It's just a good unit overall. He does a lot of damage, gives you immunity. Just a strong unit. But if you don't start your draft with openers, then it's really hard to play because he's weak to Gala, he's weak to AOL, he's weak to DDR, he's weak to ML Shu, he's weak to a lot of things. So you need to keep them in check before you can pick him basically. Lilibet, a lot of debuffers in the meta, good unit to have. Yeah, that's about it, basically. Honestly, you won't draft her all that much, but she's just a nice option to have sometimes. So yeah, good option to have. Zio, kind of the same thing. Sometimes your opponent will try to like cleave or aggro you without pre-banning Zio or picking Zio, then just pick him and get your 3 points. Assuming you don't get 15% in, but what can you do about that? Iseria, yeah, still a strong unit as well if you don't pre-ban her. She's just annoying to deal with for your opponent. Plus you can build, she's very good at cheese builds, basically, like IER, high effectiveness, stuff like that. She can be, like, she's just annoying, very annoying unit to deal with overall. Because you never know what build she's gonna have and what tuning she's gonna have. So yeah, Iseria still a very good unit to have. Belian, she's kind of the same as Zio, in the sense that sometimes people just pretend they don't exist, and then you remind them that they exist, and then they lose. So yeah, you won't pick her all that often, but very nice option to have for sure. Finally, Solitaria. I don't like her that much. I don't think she's that strong right now, but she is a good she's a good late pick. She's still a very good late pick, so very nice to have. Like sometimes just a free force ban, good option to have, I'd say. Finally, Bitier. I won't go through all of those units. Just general idea. Bitier is playable. Like everything in Bitier is like playable. They all have a niche. They all have a role. They're not insanely good at it. Like none of those units like essential to have. It's just if you like them, you can definitely pick them. Like they're always nice to have. Like sometimes you'll pick them, just won't be that often. But yeah, like they're all playable basically. So if you want to play around them, you can. If you want to pick them overall, like build them, pick them, you can. Just they're not as strong like power level wise as like A or S tier obviously. Finally, C tier, even if you like them, you probably shouldn't pick them, they suck. Like there's not much to say, they're just bad units. Like yeah, they don't really like feel any niche, they don't like, they're just bad. So yeah. Right. That's it for the tier list. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you have a great day. Peace.